Hello, guys. How are we doing today? My name is Sosor, and we are gonna do part 3 of the official bronze tier list today. As you might notice, this is a re recording of the part 3 that I did earlier. So you will see that there are some differences in the tier list. There's no S plus, there's no E, because I couldn't find the same tier list maker again, which is fine. I don't really care. I hope you guys don't. It'll work just as well. You will also see that the tier list is empty again, but we will pick up where we left off with Nautilus, and go from there. The reason I need to redo this because something went wrong with my recording. My mic fell out or something. Now I've updated my gear a little bit. I have a new camera. I don't have a new mic. I think I got it working now, but we'll see. I hope this doesn't happen again. Okay, but let's jump into it, right? So here we are where we left off, right? We left off with Nautilus. So I'm gonna get my list of champions here because sometimes I actually forget their names. But okay, so where is Nautilus here? We have Master Yi, where Nasus, Nautilus. Okay, so next up is Neeko. Okay, Neeko is not that prevalent in bronze. I have seen her a few times, but she's more like a fun champion. I would say she's not that great because I haven't really seen her do well at all. Not support, not mid. So I will put her at B tier here. Yeah, that's it for Neeko. And then next up is Nidalee, a very old champion. But can you imagine, I haven't seen her even once. I have been thinking maybe I should play her, but I know that she's pretty hard to play, pretty hard to pull off. So I have not tried her, but maybe you will see me do her in a next jungle or fumble episode, which is a new format I have, where I'm just trying to jungle some champions. It's kind of an extension of the fun with normals, but to make it more focused, So check that out, guys. Anyway. Next up is Nilah. I didn't even know her name because I have never seen her, so I'm just gonna skip her. Then we have Nocturne, very popular champion, very good champion, very decent, very easy. He has all the things to perform well into bronze, and I have been having some, well, not really trouble, but you gotta watch out for him because he has this global kind of ult, and yeah, he's very dangerous. So I will put him definitely A, maybe even S, but let's keep it A here because it doesn't always work out for him. Then we have Nunu. I used to play Nunu a lot back in the day, and he's really good. He's just a good balanced champion, I feel like, so I will put him into A as well. Then Olaf, I haven't seen him that much, twice, but every time he does perform pretty well. So I think this is just another, all these old champions, they're really just balanced usually, So A tier for Olaf here. Orianna, honestly, I don't see her. I haven't seen her. So I'll skip her. Then we have Ornn. Ornn is okay. Like, I've seen him quite a bit, but he's not changing games, let me tell you that. I mean, he's a good tank, I guess, but there's better tanks out there. I'm thinking, like, I feel like Nautilus is way better than Ornn. Just playing a tank, and he can just play support. He doesn't have to take the top lane, where Ornn, he takes the top lane, then does nothing. That feels like that happens a lot. So I will put him in B tier. Then we have Pantheon. Pantheon, very strong champion, global ult, and just very strong in the lane in the early game. Also in the late game, I feel he scales pretty decently. So I'll put him A for sure. One of those old good champions. Then we have Poppy. I used to play Poppy a bit. I kind of feel like playing her again, but she's a bit... I haven't seen her much. Maybe once, and that was as support. So I'm not gonna put her, even though I like her. But I feel like maybe she's not really performing well in the current meta game. I don't know. Let's move on to Pyke. Pyke. Pyke is good. He's... But you know, the people that play Pyke need to know how to play Pyke. Otherwise, it's a mess. It's a disaster. Also, I feel like Pyke, he's always going to try to be like more of a solo assassin kind of player, or at least the players that are playing him in bronze try to do that, and it often fails. So I will put him in B tier, honestly, even though, yeah, he has a hook. Okay, but Blitzcrank is better, Thresh is better, Nautilus, it's not exactly the same, but Nautilus is better. Then we have Qiyana, right? I've seen her once. I will skip her. Quinn is quite popular on the top lane and usually performs pretty well because she's super fast. She can easily, you know, most champions on the top lane are gonna be melee, so she's gonna easily you know, zone them or stuff like that. So yeah, A for sure for Quinn. A in bronze. Haven't seen Rakan, haven't seen him. Rammus, oh, that one Rammus game, that will just put him right into A. You know, there's one Rammus game that I won't forget soon. He was, you know, how do you call it? He was just taking the minions from the top lane before, you know, after the turret, and then, yeah, we didn't know how to deal with him, and then he was invading my jungle, and at first with Xin Zhao I was able to kill him, but later on I just didn't have an answer, and no one had an answer. No one felt like it was their responsibility, and yeah, he rolled us pretty much, you know, to say it with a kind of a metaphor there. So yeah, A for sure. I might put him S, but only one game is not enough to put a champion in S. Then we have Rek'Sai. Haven't seen him, so no. Rel, haven't seen her. Renata Glask, maybe once. I'm skipping her. Renekton, haven't seen him once. Before he used to be way more popular. Like now, maybe he's not that strong anymore, but the last time I used to play, he was way more popular champion. Now, I've seen him once, I guess. Same goes for Rengar. I don't think I have actually seen him. Riven, it's actually quite popular, even though she seems to have quite a high skill ceiling. So, you know, as you may expect, I haven't seen her do well, actually. Usually they lose the lane hard and then they try to come back, which sometimes works. I will put her C. Rumble is not unpopular. I've seen him here and there, and usually he performs decently, but not like A tier, decently. I would say B. Ryze, I've seen him once, skipping him. Samira is very strong champion. Honestly, I will put her S because if she gets ahead, you're not coming back. And the thing is, it seems like she always gets ahead. So I should try her out, actually. I should try her out in the bottom lane, just to have a look, like, what is all this power coming from, so I know kind of how to stop her next time I encounter her. Anyway, Sejuani is not unpopular. I've seen her twice or 3 times, and usually she performs decently. Like, she's a tank and she has lots of CC, so you know, that's always scary, especially if I'm playing Vi. So yeah, I will put her A because usually Sejuani performs pretty well, but she's team dependent. So B? Actually B. I'll put her B because she's very team dependent and not strong enough to really carry games on her own. Then we have Senna. Senna, very strong champion. I'm kind of doubting to put her S, because usually, yeah, I will put her S because usually she does pop off, and like she can really you know, make the difference in the early game, in the late game, everywhere on the lane. Like, she can finish off champions with her global. I haven't played her, so I'm not sure exactly how she works, but yeah, pretty strong champion, I would say. Then we have Seraphine, which is very popular support pick, and I will put her A. Just a very strong, decent, balanced champion, I feel. So just A. Set is a question mark, really. Sometimes he's really strong and people are afraid of him, but then other times he's like, it doesn't work out, you know. If people know how to play against him, I feel he's way less strong, but usually people don't really know what to do with him, and then he gets fed and then he will carry the game. But it's kind of a coin flip, I feel, so I will put him B. Shaco is a champion I like to play. I find it very hard to pull off, and yeah, I think I'm not alone in that. So, like, he's very strong and he often gets banned because people hate him, because people don't want to think about, oh no, I might get hanked, you know. And Shaco is you know, one of the best gankers. He can just appear behind you, you know. That's very strong, but he's very squishy, and if you get behind as Shaco, it's pretty much done with you. So, like, yeah, in a good player's hands, he's easily S, but there's no, like, I wouldn't say there's really good players, like, mechanically in bronze, otherwise they wouldn't be in bronze. It counts for me as well. I still need to train a lot, so I'll put him B. Then we have Shen. Shen is a global ult champion, so that's already, you know, bumps him up for sure in the bronze division, and he's a good tank. He can really control team fights pretty well. I think he's definitely an A champion for me. Then we have Shyvana. She's been quite popular since her rework, but I haven't seen her do well, actually. Maybe once, and that was, I think, because I really fucked up. So I will put her B, C even. Like, she's okay. She's not, like, yeah, I will put her B. Singed, very annoying champion, as we all know. He's very annoying to play against, and usually he gets people frustrated, so I will put him A, actually, in the top lane, because he stays strong. He's not that great of a team fighter, that's the only thing. So maybe because, you know, skirmishes are the name of the game in bronze. After the 15-minute mark, or the moment one tower goes down, it's literally, let's fight, guys, let's go to the mid lane. So in that situation he doesn't perform that well, so I'll bump him down to B. Then we have Sion. I will put him in B as well, because kind of the same reasons, honestly. He's strong in the lane, and then, like, he focuses on the towers, but the moment that somehow doesn't work out, like, for example, he has against a Teemo or something, I don't know, but then it's kind of over for him. Also, he doesn't do enough damage, I feel, to really make the difference in team fights, and he has to charge this thing. Like, he's only good at killing towers, I feel, and yeah, that's kind of lackluster. Sivir, I've seen her once. I'm not gonna put her because, yeah, not Skarner, same thing. Sona, very strange. I haven't seen her at all. She used to be very popular when I played. Soraka, the same thing really. Like it seems most supports these days, they're either Seraphine, or they're Blitzcrank, or they're Nautilus, and that's it basically. Like I'm sure I'm missing a few, but yeah, those are the most prevalent. Okay, Swain is also actually a popular support these days. I see him a lot. And because of that, I mean, he usually is pretty good, to be honest, because he does a lot of damage. And he can really poke very well. And, you know, having a poke champion is pretty big in Bronze, because you're hanging out on the mid lane so much, and usually it's the team that gets, you know, makes a mistake, you know, they get poked a bit too much, then they're out of position, which happens a lot, then they kill gets gotten there, and from there it escalates to a possible win. So yeah, I would say. Sylas, I've seen him once, he really carried the game. I feel that was a smurf though. I'm not gonna put him because it's such a you know, a rare occasion where I see him. Syndra, I haven't seen her, honestly. Tahm Kench, strong champion, but very dependent, I feel. Like, yeah, he's a good tank, sure, but I don't know, I feel he's strong in the lane, no question about it. But I don't really have trouble with him ever. I will put him down to B. He's also quite a popular support, but again, don't really have trouble with him. What's this guy's name or girl? Talia, no, haven't seen her. Talon, seen him once, skipping. Taric, never seen him. He used to be quite popular as well, so I don't know what's happening. A lot of these champions are no longer being played, and it's kind of sad. You know, it is. Maybe when I move up in the divisions, I'll see more variety. I hope so. Teemo, still very popular because everyone loves to be the annoying little shit on top lane, right? You know, I hate Teemo. I hate Teemo as well because I love auto-attacking champions, and of course Teemo such shuts them down. So yeah, I would say for sure A, because he's always decent, and sure, even if you get behind, you still have the damn mushrooms, you know, which are annoying, and he's always gonna be annoying no matter what game it is, but he's not always gonna actually pop off, so not S. Then we have Thresh, quite popular as well as a support, and usually decent, but other than his hook, people don't know how to grab this lantern thing and then teleport. Like, I don't know either, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. So B, because he has a hook, otherwise C. Then we have Tristana, quite popular, very, I love it when we have Tristana on the team, because I know at some point she's gonna start dealing a huge amount of damage. And she can shoot from pretty far away. She can jump away. I think she's definitely very powerful. Not as powerful, but up there. A, for sure. A. Then we have Trundle. Yeah. B. He's good. I mean, he's good in the jungle. He's good top. But that's about it. Like, he's okay. He's good. I haven't really seen him really carry games or... Nah. Tryndamere, same thing. Like, Tryndamere can be very powerful in a player's hands that has experience with him, that knows his limits, but that's often not the case in Bronze. So B as well. Then we have Twisted Fate. I've seen him once. He did do well in that game, but yeah, skipping. Twitch is often picked and often quite sucky. Like, yeah, he's good in the end game with his ult. He can really surprise in team fights. But up until that point, yeah, you know, but I guess that counts for a lot of ADs, but I feel like Twitch needs more build-up time compared to like a Samira or a Tristana to really pop off, you know. So I'll put him in B tier. Then we have Udyr, which seen him once. Not gonna put him. Urgot, same deal. Varus is a good champion. He's good. Like he's usually gonna be influential in the game. So A, I will say. The same goes for Vayne, honestly. Not S, because you know people still fail with her. But also I like to play. I love it when there's a Vayne on the team because I feel it's quite easy to play around her too. Maybe because I used to play Vayne quite a bit, I know more how to play around her than, for example, Varus. I'm not sure really what he does. So yeah, A for Vayne. Veigar, I will put him S tier because so annoying. He's such an annoying champion with his stunting. Oh my god. And like if you just wait long enough with Veigar, you're gonna start deleting people. Doesn't matter if you lost the lane or not, and it's gonna be hard to lose the lane because it's gonna be hard to gank you for sure, you know. So yeah, definitely S, I would say. Definitely he's usually a deciding factor in the games. Vel'Koz, a champion because he's, even as a support, at some point he starts dealing so much damage. It's amazing. Like it's crazy. So yeah, A. Just A. Vex, I used to see her a lot, but then not anymore. I'm actually gonna skip her. I guess it's kind of weird. Maybe I've just been unlucky or lucky not to encounter her a lot, but yeah, no. Vi, my new main Vi, I will put you A. I will put you A, not S, because, you know, you're still Vi, and there's still limitations, you know. If they have Naafiri or all these kinds of champions that go untargetable and stuff, it's annoying. So there's some limitations to your power, Vi, unfortunately, and so it's just an A for you, but I love you, you know it. Viego is very strong if he pops off, but whether he pops off is really dependent on the player. So B, I would say B, simply for Viego. Viktor, have seen him once, skipping. Vladimir, same. Volibear, very strong S. Very strong, because he always manages to get there, you know. Sure, he might have not that great of a lane or whatever, or not that great of a jungle, but he always manages to get to the point where he's, you know, just bullying everyone pretty much. Yeah, definitely S for Volibear. I should play him. I should really play him. Try him at least. Try him. Warwick, I would say A. Haven't seen him that much. I used to ban him, but now I'm banning Nocturne. I will say A for Warwick, because, you know, he's just that, you know, dependable jungler that is hard to really fuck up with. He's very easy to gank with. He literally, you know, handholds the player to you know, pull off good ganks. So yeah, he's a strong champion in bronze, I would say, for sure. Then we have Wukong. Haven't seen him. No. Xayah. I think, why do people stop playing champions? Like Wukong, I feel is a, I don't like him. I don't want to play a monkey. Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel a lot of people also look at the aesthetics, you know, of a champion, And I think Wukong in that department is probably one of the worst champions there is. Why is there a monkey in this game? You know, I'm sure there's some kind of background to it, but I feel like he doesn't fit with the style of the game, so people don't play him. Or he just sucks, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna put him. Xayah, B tier champion. No, C actually. C. Why? Because she's never good. She's just never good. And people do play her and then they try stuff with her and then they suck. And it's embarrassing. So no. No, Xayah. Don't pick Xayah. Really. Xerath, very strong. A champion for sure. Not always as because she is kind of vulnerable. If you do get close to him, it's usually over for him. But very, very strong champion and has a huge range. Can affect other lanes easily. Jungle. But he needs to pay attention. But I mean, you know, it's not that hard to pay a little bit attention when everyone's pinging around everywhere. So yeah, Xerath is an A champion. Xin Zhao, A. I love Xin Zhao. He's very strong. Actually, maybe he's B. You know why? Because, and that counts for me as well, you need to be good to really pop off with Xin Zhao. You need to be knowing what you're doing. Like, you need to hit that skill shot. If you don't hit that skill shot, yeah, no, it's not gonna work out for you. So it's very dependent on being at least mechanically decent with this champion. So B, unfortunately, yeah, I'm sorry, Xin Zhao, I wish I could put you higher. Next up is Yasuo. Yasuo is A, I would say, because he's always gonna be, you know, a power to be afraid of, kind of, you know. You have to, like, unless he's really feeding, inting, he's gonna be decent. Yone, kind of the same, but I will put him B because I feel it's harder to play than Yasuo. And usually, like, you see the Yonis, they're trying to, you know, control the mid lane. They're trying to kill their opponent, but then it doesn't work out. Then they get frustrated. Then they start trying all kinds of things. They die more. But in the end, actually, I will put him A as well. In the end of the game, usually it does work out for them. So, Yorick, B. Like, I get it. Okay, you want to push turrets, but people are so tunnel visioning. The same kind of deal with Sion. Like, they're like, oh, I'm playing Yorick. I should focus on these turrets. Look, if shit's melting down in the mid lane, we need your assistance. It's not gonna work out. Oh no, the top inhibitor of the enemy team is down, while we are literally at the nexus. So, no. Yorick, tunnel vision players, so no thanks. Not on my team, please. Zed. Have seen him once. I'm gonna skip him. Zeri as well. I even forgot the name of the champion. He used to be quite popular. I'm sorry, guys. I'm scratching my eyes a bit. Ziggs. Seen him once. Zillion. Not very popular anymore. Skipping as well, even though I feel why. I don't know. Then we have Zoe. Zoe here. Yeah, she's picked sometimes. But I will also put her B because I feel she's a bit harder to play. She's a bit too hard to play to really pop off. You know, so. Zyra is a bit lackluster, I feel. Usually when people pick her, they don't do well. C for me. And then we have Zahen here. Who is this champion? I don't even know. I probably already put her. We have Zahen here. The god character I used to say. It's been a while since I've seen him, but every time I do see him, he's very strong. I'm not gonna put him S because I feel he's a bit harder to play than the S champions here. So yeah, I will put him A. still very, very, very strong and not that hard to pull off. Okay. So, yeah, guys, this is it, I think. What do you think? Do you think I'm right about these champions? Have I missed something? What is your favorite champion? Where would you put your favorite champion? And, you know, let me know. Let me know. Give me a comment, whatever. Give me a like, subscribe, all those things. I'm gonna come out with a new format where I'm not sure of the title yet. I'm thinking about like good guy or bad bitch, where I will be judging the moral integrity of each champion. So if you want me to judge your champion, your favorite champion first, please leave a comment. And yeah, that will be going on Sundays, I think. Maybe Wednesdays, Sundays. I'm not even sure about that. So yeah, let me know what you prefer in that sense. You want to watch more games, or you want to watch other stuff. I'm also thinking about maybe I might try to play some other game now and then. Tell me whether you're open for that, and if there's a game you have in mind that you might like me to check out. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed part 3 of the official bronze tier list, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.